Hello everybody, welcome back to the Lotus Fire Showroom. We are live once again today with Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, picking up where we left off with the best burger we've had in this video game so far. It's time for more. I don't know what to say. I was gonna say depression. I have no proof of that. So, like, so far it's been pretty decent. I mean, we got Xenos. Noodle hairs, maybe? More noodle hair. Sure. There you go. So Krau says, there you are, feeling fresh for high hope. I was about to make my way to the studium as it happens. I wanted to try and speak with Scholark Montechain and thank him for coming to our rescue in the rostra. Right, because that's the dude who did the cool stuff. He was like, why are you guys being freaking ridiculous? Doi. As it turns out, he's come here to see us following the hearing, only to find out that we'd already departed for Thavnair. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the cud with his former students. Is that that's a reference of being a cow? Since we're still waiting for Y'shtola and the others, I thought now was the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? Well, we don't have anything else to do, do we? Then it's settled. The twins will be coming too, assuming Alphino can tear himself away from his new toys. I'll let you rally the troops while I go on ahead to Phenomenon. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studium for a time. That might be for the best. If the others should return, tell them we will not be long. F in the chat for Graha. No, Alice is here? Okay. Oh, there's Alphino. That's what she meant. Heading out for a stroll? Actually, we're talking to that dude. The Scarlock himself was here. In that case, what are we waiting for? I too am eager to see him, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studium. I dare say notoriety precedes us. Alphino, of all people, worrying over his reputation, and at our alma mater, no less. Well, wonders never cease. You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. Does that mean that Alphino's like a nerd that they all love in... Thank you, Yana. They didn't ask me to walk there, so that's pretty neat. Which one is that? Repairs, I'm sure it is, yeah. That's the either it. Hello. It's not in the rostra. It would be the studium. Studium. I feel like my camera's just a little bit more angry than it's been. Maybe I'm just sitting in a weird. Yeah, whatever. Sorry, I'm still a bit congested, so you can probably hear that. Music in this is nice, calm. Yeah, you texted me. Ada has this tendency of texting me information and then repeating it the second she walks in.
Because I want to make sure that I've talked to you.
I answered you.
Yes, I realize that. Thanks, enjoy the stream.
While I expect you made note of it before, one can hardly miss it. This is the first time you've been here on official business, correct? Yes. While most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditoriums, it also houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices and so forth. As the center of what would later become the studium, it was established to promote the study of etherological phenomena, hence the name. Etherological, yes. Sorry, my wife is showing me some Ben & Jerry's, and I'm like, I don't know where it came from. Though with ether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life and even the universe itself. Oh no, they're philosophers? And then in the 432nd year of the 6th astral era, these eras last like really long. I wonder if they reset the counter when... Oh, whoops, that was my TV remote. Sorry, I'm plugging in my phone because I'm going to need it for work. I got called into work this afternoon, so... I'm on my phone. Officially opened as a place of learning. Yeah, these eras like last a long time. So do they reset the counter every time the era switches? That's my question. With a long and storied history, it is without question the world's leading authority in etherology. There we go. The arcane, the occult, astromancy, and countless other fields, standing proud as Shalian's foremost educational institute. They said together. So I think he said it before. He always did enjoy giving the ground tour to new students. Indeed, I've long since lost track of how many times he has recited that same foppish speech. Such is his undying love for his old stamping ground. He was in top form back then, youngest to enter the studium, graduated with highest honors in magical arts and etherology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on, you both joined the studio at the same age, yes? And from where I stand, you equally prodigious scholars. Nice of you to say, but Alphino actually entered half a year before me, nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors. I'm certainly not the studium's... Huh? I know, nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors. In all respects, I have been in the shadows, nothing else. Just remember that this was where the legend of Alphino Levea began. He would expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent... We should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully we'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at the last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration the student body has for Alphino, and with a bit of luck, it might work to our advantage. Well, there's no time like the present. First things first, let's look for Scarlock Montechain. The faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond of wandering wheresoever his whims take him. Let's split up and ask the students if they've seen him. I like this animation they do. Just the Lalafels, no one else. Okay, so we are on the hunt for the old teacher. Excitable. That was Alphino Levea, wasn't it? The Alphino Levea. And he's with his sister and Master Baldician's granddaughter. This can only be one thing. An event of epoch-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the word! You're right, but we got shot down when we wanted to talk about it. Oh, sorry, you said you're looking for the Scarlock, yes? Knowing him, he could be anywhere, but Miss Eliapo should have a better idea. Miss Eliapo. Hello. I know that name. Are you selling any... No. Wondering... Oh, wait, I already looked at the weapons, didn't I? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. Oh, but they're... Never mind. I was... They're Mikode, so... Might be different. Are you lost? Wander in off the streets, perhaps? Wait, don't tell me. You're a trainee gleaner fresh off the guild ship. I'm right, aren't I? Oh, how silly of me. An orientation is in order. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to Searcher's Meet. Searcher's Meet, yep. Let me start with a question. What is the most important thing you'll find in the studium? That's right, books! And what's the second most important? Why, that's simple. Everything else! Wow. That's what we deal here. We deal in here at Searcher's Meet. Whenever the students or tutors find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in our stores, we send the gleaners off to find it. Honestly, wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. Eye of Pisces this, Tongue of Gigantoad that. It's enough to make your hair stand on end, which is possibly what some of our students are trying to accomplish, this being a school of magic and all. Series where the crafting gathering quest will be later, since that one interests you, I was warning you, lol. Well, I'm gonna have to do them at some point, I guess, but that's a good point. Good call. As our newest gleaner, you'll have to your work cut out for you, but I think you'll find it quite rewarding. The only thing I'm interested in gleaning is information. Okay, no. I'm gonna be a bit sassy. I know someone, I'm pretty sure you're related to Chloe, so... I beg your pudding, you're not a gleaner, then this was all an elaborate ruse? No, wait, come to think of it, you never actually claimed to be one in the first place. My mistake. He was here, but now he's not. I did speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to Maker's Meet. Go back the way you came in, and you'll see it on the opposite side of the entrance. It's a laboratory of sorts, home to many rare and expensive curios. Not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screens. Ha! It's time to... in the time it's taken for me to tell you all of this, Scarlock has probably already left. Best of luck finding him. I have a feeling you'll need him. Need it. If she is related to Chloe, it makes sense. They have, like, very similar distractedness. But she's in a Cody, so I'm not sure how their last name functions. Mekote? Maker's Meet. Level-headed student. Yes, the Scarlock was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke at length, I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning to go next. When we parted ways, he went down the corridor, perhaps to one of the auditoriums. So we're just being given the grand tour of this area, I guess. It's just a smaller area than all of, you know, Charlian. So it's kind of neat. You just get a tour of the building. I don't think I've seen it. Well, I'm sure we've had it happen before in a couple quests like that, but I don't remember. So walk into the... Ah, there he is. Montechang. Is this what you call an auditorium? This looks like a classroom. Nice robe, dude.
Ah, I remember you.
I don't know why I expected him to wear a mask.
I pray we have not caught you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
Yeah. You're a pretty rad dude, you know.
Well, I could hardly let that inquisition go unchallenged.
Thank you, for reals.
I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye.
Yeah, 2 people more. It was
Had the vote
49,
not
48
gone
to
our
51, I
way,
think.
we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the annex afterwards.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louisois in a less dour setting. But it seems I just
Doer?
missed
It's
you.
not dour? Oh, a deer.
I still can't believe how much you've grown.
He's so...
If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye.
Yeah, the forum, though. Forum almost
You
brought a
must
tear to
have
mine.
the patience of a saint putting up with this and their antics. Never mind.
Oh, no.
Prize student. Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate.
I want to... Let's make this straight. I'm not managing Y'shtola. She does not... One does not simply manage Y'shtola, okay? That's not how that works. Also, I'm pretty sure some of them are older than me.
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the forum must fulfill?
Can you tell us?
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the forum, I am sworn to secrecy.
Fair enough.
Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried.
Yeah, the guy choked on it, so yeah, they've been like... I
Our
thought so.
duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic. As such, those entrusted with this duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the forum.
So everyone needs
How
to
is that
agree.
even possible?
Magic, bruh.
It's been some time since I last
We are
gave
going
a
to
lecture.
school.
Please, take a seat.
Nice. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology. The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into 3 forms.
I can't speak during his lecture, it's rude.
2 are of the incorporeal sort, the soul, and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
Let's go with magic. It's magic, sir!
Not entirely inaccurate.
Oh, fine.
But nor is it the answer I was looking for. That would be...
I was gonna say corporeal
corporeal
ether sounds
ether.
silly, but I guess not.
This is the form with which the layman is most familiar. Consumed
I
by
guess you
even
mean,
the
like, crystals and
simplest
stuff.
of daily activities and replenished by the food and
Oh, no,
drink
no,
that
it's...
sustain us.
okay.
This form of ether is in constant
It's
flux.
the ether everybody uses. Okay.
In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change.
But we've seen that
The
change
same
all
can be said
like
for
at
memory,
least.
as the two are
We have seen that change
intrinsically
ourselves.
linked. Picture the soul as paper.
If you need to write it
and
like this, what's the
memories
point of
as
using it?
words written upon it?
Welcome to the...
Now, What would happen if that paper was
I
doused with ink?
don't know.
The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
It would cover the thing you. It would, yeah. Oh no, he used the spoiler
it would blot
tool.
out everything that was written.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well.
Okay, so if you dip people's soul in, that's what I said too. That's funny. If you dip people's soul in memory ether, then you're just gonna cover their soul with memory ether and mess up their memories. Noted. Cool.
In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long
Oh,
ago.
they haven't spoken of this in a while.
And what might that have been?
That was the big boom when the calamity happened and no one remembered the Warriors of Lights. I remember that. They don't talk about it anymore, but it happened.
The seventh Umbral calamity.
Yeah.
The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the lesson
It was beautiful.
and raining hellfire down upon the realm.
But they forgot about
No
everyone
one
who was
could
there.
seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Yep.
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act.
Since no one can remember it, kind of.
The enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a
Right, they
similar
were
principle.
Asking. That's how they got
And
the
yes,
question. That's how we got
there's a
here. He asked us the
contravention
question
of
of
the
whether or
Shrine
not. We asked him how it
prohibition
was
against the
possible. Okay, cool. I
practice
remember now.
Of memory manipulation. Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process.
So you know the duty, but you can't talk about it.
You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace.
I should
You
hope
wouldn't know, though.
not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely.
It's funny that
to
it manifests by
others of
someone
our
choking on the
sacred
words,
duty.
but yeah.
Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea.
And to undip your soul.
For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean.
Yeah, but wouldn't that erase your memory as well?
And our memories drift apart and dissolve, rather defeating the purpose, I suppose.
Yeah, see, I said so.
But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls.
Yeah, like the final days.
Some believe.
What happens after that?
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form. Both
We've had
theories
that
have
lesson
their
before.
proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable.
Why not both? Both might happen. Stares at the...
Well, I think that's enough education for today. Now that I've given you some food for thought, or rather, an entire
You've given me food for
banquet.
thought. Don't be too cocky about it. We knew most of what you said. We knew some of what you said. I'm not gonna say most. Bing! Poof. That inkwell didn't want to go.
I would remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you.
I can't say it out loud, however,
I'll arrange
I may
for
give you
all
stuff
be
to help.
given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend.
Well, I thought we had those privileges, and then y'all took it away because you were rude or something.
And I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Charlian, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits.
Yep, my class is already over, Void. Laughs on the way out. What a king. Hey, but at least I get a weapon out of it, you know? Ah, okay, that's what he was saying. If you are game. Pewter weapon. I already have that, don't I? Apparently it's better. Oh, mine's a sickle, this is a war scythe. Gotcha. Ooh. Wow. That's a nice scythe. It's got weird engravings on it. I love it. It's got a nice curve to the edge. Ooh. Oh, yeah, keep giving me loot. Absolutely. Well, that's giving me much to mull over. I feel as though we were one step closer to understanding the form's true motives and the mysteries of life itself for good measure. It's funny, I came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude, only to leave more indebted than before. I have a feeling his friendship and support will be a great boon to us in days to come. And on that note, let's head back to the annex. Perhaps on the way, you could better acquaint yourself with Kialayapo, as the scholar suggested, while I share our findings with Raha. I'm not gonna go see Ki. Alright. Oh, I forgot to do minion of the day. I was gonna do it before, but... Loop-a-doop. Who's it gonna be? It's Ramu! Hooray! I forgot I had Ramu. I thought it was gonna be somebody else. I don't know. I got the feeling it was gonna be something that I didn't like as much. Ramu's pretty neat. I thought it was gonna be like a dog, one of the basic ones. I have a dog, I have the Pugnax. Hello. Right. Welcome back. From what I hear, your trip to the studio proved most educational. While you were away, I received word from my fellow scions. As expected, news of the warding skills was met with much joy. I was gonna say preparations. Preparations are now underway to bring the leadership of the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance together to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the scales in opposition to Limsa Lominsa. So the time has come for us to go on the offensive. It's too early to say for certain, but that does seem to be the way the winds are blowing. I, for one, can think of no reason to oppose such a plan, but let us see what awaits us in Vilebrand. Let's start by setting the scales out of storage. Give me a hand, would you, Estinian? Oh, you're here. He's like, yeah, sure. Fetch quests, what's new? Hope they haven't been tampered with while we weren't looking for them. Phew, I didn't realize these crates were so heavy. Shouldn't complain though. Vritra and the alchemists of the great work put their heart and soul into each and every one of those scales, so you must treat them with the utmost care. Not just that, also, you know, half his body, but yeah. Are you not coming with us? As much as I would like to escape the form's watchful gaze, I have little choice but to stay behind. We're already on thin ice, and if I, in my capacity as our official representative, were found to be consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how that would go. Bureaucracy! I shall remain here and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers as I await word from Master Matoya and our other allies. With luck, we'll soon have good news of our own to share. I'm trying to speak faster than I can read, apparently. The tide is about to turn. I can feel it. To Limsa Lominsa! I would love for the tide to turn. I want to fight stuff, you know? Dungeon number 15. 2, actually, for this, but don't worry about it. What do you got? Limsa? We're not walking. We're teleporting to Limsa. We know Limsa. We used to go to Limsa all the time. Used to live in Limsa. Without a house, of course, but... I wonder if we can actually buy housing in... Is it Ishgard now? Cough, cough to you too, sister.
COVID.
No, we already checked. Yes, it is. It's just your vaccine, mother. Yes, you did. I was still to expect you. As you may or may not be aware, the Admiral is at present entertaining the eldest Seed Seer and the Sultana, 3 of the most powerful women in the world in one room. Oh, actually, I did know. Oh, I didn't notice that, but that's pretty rad. The leaders of all 3 are women. That's actually really epic. Very cool. The Admiral's like just a bad egg on her own rights, but. Hello, ladies. My apologies for calling you away from Shalien at such short notice. On the contrary, we're honored and grateful. I am so happy you called me away from Shalien. Do it again. Pleasantly surprised to be joined by such esteemed company. It was only right that this discussion be conducted in person. We are locked in a war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers, and it is only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through decisive action. We have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion. It is reassuring to learn we are all in accord. Look at that guy. Might I ask what your plan entails? It hinges entirely on the warding skills and our ability to utilize their potential to the fullest. During your time in Shalien, the allied nations have been engaged on separate fronts, with no end in sight. To make matters worse, a surge in abductions of kobolds, Sahagin, Ixal, and Ananta have given rise to an increasing number of primals as well. But your triumph in Radzat Han has given us cause to hope once more. The time has come to free ourselves of this menace, and it is you, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, who have shown us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Telepharoi at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike at the enemy's heart, Garlemald. Those brave few will be the Islabard contingent. Can I be part of that? Me. I want to be in. I volunteer as tribute. Put me in Islabard. To think such progress had been made in so short a span. Its objectives are twofold. The first is to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered. Robbed of their free will, they serve the Telepharoi's every whim without question. They too are victims. It is our duty to deliver them from their suffering, not for strategic or political gain, but because it is the right thing to do. I do not ask that we set aside the decades of conflict and conquest, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. I ask only that in choosing to remember, we do not also forsake our compassion and morality, for without that, there can be no reconciliation, only death without end, and you, she hates that. Aye, on that we can all agree. Our second objective is the colossal tower that Thancred and Urianger observed in the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there is reason to believe the smaller spires are merely a precursor of what's yet to come. Until the Tower of Zot was toppled, we'd failed to make any headway. Though the same could be said of the Telepharoi, there's certainly no rush to press further into our lands. I'd wager the Spire's primary purpose is to divide and keep us occupied, while they work towards our annihilation. This would seem to be substantiated by Ishtola's analysis of the Tower's influence on ethereal currents. Based on her observations inside the Tower of Zot, the Spires siphon ether from the land, consuming it to maintain their form. However, they draw forth far more than is required for this task alone. The excess of ether remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it is not being harnessed for our benefit. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was being redirected to the largest spire in the capital. There's a logic in that. However, no, sorry, she said regardless. Regardless, once we have uncovered the truth, we'll bring their schemes crashing down along with their infernal towers. That's all well and good, but what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing over the scales and being on our way. We want you on your scales to join the Islabard contingent. Yes! Consider it an official request from both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? Let me at him! Perhaps you should be the one to answer that. For the people of Garlemald! Couldn't have put it better myself. Stola, Thancred, and Yurianje have already pledged their support and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. They were positive you would come to the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Who would have said no, honestly? Anything that gets me out of Charlian. Once you have delivered the warding seals to Alamigo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Islabad. Ralban and Lord Aymeric are overseeing preparations, so I suggest you make yourselves known upon arrival. Pack warm clothing, furs and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Telepharoi so much as draw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. They're not the only ones who can create a diversion. Now go, safe in the knowledge Eorzea will be as you left it. Or better, upon your return. Epic. Epic. It's such a small conversation, but it has such a good weight to it. It's like, you don't see, there's no shots and stuff, there's just a really good soundtrack that accompanies it, and oh, I love this game. Man, am I gonna be sad when I'm done. To the Alamigan Court, huh? Man, imagine doing level... Thank you. Imagine doing level 82 quests. Wild. When do I get to fight something? I bet. Okay, it's probably gonna be an instance, actually. I would have loved a dungeon. Because Trust was really fun. And the last dungeon was cool, no matter what Ethan says. Sorry, Ethan. It's not that I don't respect your opinion, it's that I don't agree with it. Raban, it's been too long, my friend. Talk to me in that gruff voice of yours. Oh. Ah, the Wanderers return. You've been busy bringing down a tower and producing the keys to destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warding skills of yours are what's made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Aymeric be leading the contingents? Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once we have seen you all off, it's back to our respective posts. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. Just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition to the formation of the Islabad contingent. The very suggestion that we send out some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid unto the Garleans has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. What's new, Aymeric? Everyone in Ishgard hated you before, so... can't please them all. Sadly not, though I do my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be at your side, charging into the fray. Alas, I've battles of my own to fight, where word may serve me better than any blade. I hate to say it, but Lord Aymeric's struggle mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is the peace of mind from knowing Eorzea is in safe hands. As you fight the good fight in Islabad, I and the other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Thank you, both of you. We meet again. Hey yo, Gaius! Much has occurred since we parted ways in Verlit. From what I gather, the protective talismans you obtained led to the formation of this expeditionary force. My contribution on this occasion is but a minor one, that being the information I shared with Maxima. For the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side. It's just that scene where everyone regroups again. It's rad. So you're not coming with us. Strange, I thought you'd have a stake in this. I do. The Telepharoi have laid waste to my homeland and enslaved my people. But though every motive of my being cries for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. I stand accused of murdering Emperor Varus and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel with the Islabad contingent, it would give my countrymen ample cause to question my motives. Our motives. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus and attempt to raise me to a position of leadership, further destabilizing the region and complicating the contingent's mission. Such devastation! Whether I am branded a villain or hailed as a hero, I would only hinder your efforts. Well, it is in your hand. And I will defend it with my dying breath. After the sacrifices my sons and daughters made, I can do no less. And the government of Verlit intend to offer refuge to those fleeing Garlemald. Should that time come, we will be ready. I'm pretty sure I took my... Light of Gaius is rather unique circumstances. I instead will assume the role of your guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said. Might I ask you to escort our friends inside? Maxima! We haven't seen Maxima much, but I love him. You might even bump into an old acquaintance or two. And if I don't see you again ere you depart, may the Fury guide you and protect you. All of you. Free loot! Gear upgrades be like... Speaking of gear upgrades, I've been doing some Dark Knight roulettes and... Gotta tell you. Doing dungeons with low gear, not great. Actually, it wasn't the roulettes that did that, because I can't do roulettes at this level. What did you... You changed nothing, my friend. I just got... Huh, it's low level. Gotcha. Yeah, it hurts. Question mark? Other members of the Islabad contingent are gathered in the royal palace. I shall inform them of your arrival, so please make your way inside as soon as you're ready. Let's go! To Islabad! I assume that's the third area. Nice. Oh, we fought someone here once.
By the 12.
Heck yeah, man. Whoa! When they said contingent, I didn't think it'd be that big. Nice to see Elisa's coming.
Glad you could join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
I don't. The less boring information.
As you can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented
I do
group
recognize
of
some of them.
individuals assembled for a single purpose. We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Ilzabad contingent.
Okay, hold up. I recognize... I think that's one of the Duke's kids. I feel like I should recognize the red-hooded Lalafels. Pippin's there. Lisa's there. Pretty sure I've seen the big guy and the dude on the ground. The guy with the blue hair, I feel like I should know. The guys in the background, everyone in the background I'm not aware of. Like, you see some Alamegans. I think those are just generic characters. But the first, like, obviously the people in the front I should recognize.
Indeed, which is why I am glad to find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Yeah, boy. It's Final Fantasy's very own Sue Sylvester!
I come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role
But, like,
of
with a better
Ishgard's
attitude.
representative. And for the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go now. We go
welcome
now.
the opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that
I'm
if
down.
there is a way
We're
to
going.
resolve
Let's
this
go.
conflict,
We're killing
we will
stuff.
find it.
Fighting to Lefroy. Destroying stuff. We can do it now. It's the end of Endwalker, folks. 5 minutes, we're
Allow
done
me
this
to introduce you
expansion.
to the rest of our company.
It makes sense that I've less than you did, Void, because I
Everyone,
don't have all the classes. Wait, but
if I may have your
if they're class trainers,
attention.
how come I have some that I don't recognize? These are all the people that I think that's a very nice touch. It's really cool that these are all the people that you've met through your
Might I
adventures,
ask you to speak
and it's
first?
changed by character, so that's really rad. Who's that? Oh, that's the
If I must, I am
okay, yeah.
Arun Senna, spokesman for the Gridanian delegation.
Seed Sears,
Here on behalf
brother.
of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer, we shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald.
Nice. Let's
To
go.
that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort.
Yeah. Let's go.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
Wait, I know you.
Didn't we fight him?
The name's
Yeah.
Sicard, in case you've forgotten.
He's one of the Yeah, these are they're the pirates from the Rogue story, I think.
Any road, the Admiral asked Captain Hillfear to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me. Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is.
Because I keel-hauled you.
But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship.
Epic. Nice. Good way to say that.
So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but a promise of peace in our time,
The
then
soundtrack
that's
is
what
amazing.
we'll do. Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it.
Nice.
Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy. Of course, just like the Gradanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
I'm getting chills.
Well, you're certainly raring to go. But then again, so are we.
Tell him, Lise!
Dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest.
The Conjurers?
If Garlemald has truly fallen,
No,
then the
Conjurers.
whole place
Conjurers
is
are
likely
healers.
to be
Or
crawling
Conus.
with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow. That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Terrapin and I will be leading from the front.
Oh, they're pugilists and thaumaturs. That's what I meant, yeah. They're all Lalafels. That's funny as...
It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield.
Yeah. It's the pointy shoes.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the Avatar of Destruction.
The Avatar of Destruction. I love the other two, like...
I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits.
That's amazing.
And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
Oh, that's great. Just you're like, I didn't say that.
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies.
Did you bring dragons with you?
The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead.
Yeah, we don't want to do a
Accordingly,
World
I
War
have been
II Germany.
designated commander of the Ilzabad contingent. I will
I've been
do
pronouncing it
all
wrong
in
this whole
my
time.
power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require.
Yeah, man.
The four high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission.
Nice.
Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature, together with the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa.
Nice.
There is another awaiting introduction.
Lord Emanolain!
I knew it. I recognize him.
Ah, yes. Emanolain de Forton, at your service.
Nice.
Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent
Your brother
chance
just
to
didn't want to
make
come?
something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that.
Fair enough, fair enough.
But, should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
I'm not sure that... Okay. May your graceful prancing lead the way to victory. I like this one.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honoroa with my tales of daring do.
Oh, you know what? I gotta say this again, but I really,
believe that
really, really
concludes
like the fact
introductions
that
to the Grand Company
when
of
a
Eorzea.
sentence continues into the next paragraph that you have to click to see, they don't end it there. It continues. It's very nice. Not a lot of games do that.
The Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Would that
Well,
be
it's
the
a sentient
Shinobi of
sentence.
Actually,
Doma.
they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various eastern nations.
Oh, we're getting some samurai?
According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors.
Or are
has
they
been
sending the
sent in
Kojin?
their-
That'd be kind of nice. No, the Kojin
Out of
can't.
my way, you preening fool!
I should have known. I love the shoving. So good.
Forgive us for coming late. We are the delegates of the
Hey, yo.
Eastern Alliance.
It's that guy with the.
Cyrena, and you've brought company.
That's from Baja? Yeah.
For battle and blood we come, as a step is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach.
No towers are on our land, so we went and picked a fight somewhere else.
But now our thirst for slaughter will be slaked. No quarter to the enemy!
Sadhu.
Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not
Absolutely
war.
wild.
Warriors of the steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
We got the Baja people.
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
And the Bosnian resistance.
Yep.
Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial
Yeah, I'm not,
facilities. Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamiga. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire.
Yep.
I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi.
It's curious
Common
that
folk
the
of
tower
Garlemald.
didn't grow in the steppe, though, so.
And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
Yep.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused. Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame
I
them?
like that everyone kind of
The
had a
Empire's
face of, like,
always been
not
the
happy
enemy.
about that statement.
But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth.
Not everyone from one species is the same. One
They're just
race, I mean,
people.
whatever.
No different from you or I.
There you go, thank you.
They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we.
Ain't that a
So do we
fact?
all. Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here
That's
knows
right, Sid.
Sid Garland,
Who's not here?
the Imperial
Funny.
defector who shared with us countless technological wonders. Gaius bloody Balesar himself is working to help rebuild Werlid, a nation he once conquered.
Gaius bloody Belsar. That's beautiful.
So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving
Oh,
of help.
is that someone in my
Or at least
my
that
voice
they were
call?
able to put aside their feelings for the greater
Hey,
good.
John. This is a very
It
nice
won't be
scene.
easy, but we're all determined to make this world a...
How you doing today, John?
Sleepy, but
What
how's
lingering
that ever?
concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Well, you better. Look at that guy. He's got a big axe that's twice your size. I don't know.
Then we
I
are
don't
in
think he
accord.
threatened you with it, but he's just
Now,
there, and I
let
saw
us
him.
review our strategy.
I think that's the warrior
To
teacher.
reach the Garlean
Nah, it's
capital
Magnus.
in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain
Oh,
range.
yeah.
Not Magnus.
Fortunately,
Magni?
Garland
Whatever.
Ironworks can
Magni.
provide aerial
Magni.
transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey.
I'm surprised I didn't recognize the warrior teacher, actually. come to think of
However,
it.
attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to
Yeah,
have seized
most of
control
the
of the
people
majority
there
of the
are
Imperial military,
related
we
to
must
the
assume
jobs.
that it gripped its fleet. In
Which is very
addition,
cool.
Garlemald possesses devices
Yeah.
that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Let's go.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers.
Magna Glacius. That's a weird way to pronounce that word.
From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste.
Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities.
I don't understand what your problem with snow is. I'm Canadian.
The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed
Remember
view
that a
of
lot of
surrounding
Garlean terms are based in Latin.
Spot us. So
yeah,
it
but
is
would you say
imperative that
glacis
we
or
only
glacius
make camp
in Latin?
in positions where we can easily
I'm
defend
pretty sure the soft
must be kept
sound
safe at all
is relegated to S only.
Interesting.
They also don't use K in Latin.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet.
That would make sense, but then
we will be tested, sorely tested. I
Julius
expect.
Caesar.
But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
I'd have to see how it's spelled in the original Latin.
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it? She's up. Sorry, when I say something dumb, I usually turn to the person who's in the room, and my sister's in the room next over, so I'll yell at her. But that looks like I'm looking off screen for no reason. Hello, Y'shtola, Master Matoya. What's the other thing she had? Avatar of Destruction.
I mean accurate.
Yeah, it's just like when Lee said it, immediately she turns to Yurianja and Thancred with like a mad look on her face, and they're just like, It's amazing.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Fortunately, due to their physiology, many would struggle simply to survive in the harsh climate of Ilzabad. They would also likely prove targeting attempts for abduction by the Telephroi. All things considered, they can better aid the cause by bolstering our defenses in Eorzea, though their eagerness to do more has been noted. Few shall have to suffice. Ere we embark, we must distribute the warding scales to our comrades. Care to do the honors? Heck yeah! Lucia-chan! Warding skills for these guardians. What's that?
I see the machinist teacher.
Yes, I have machinist at level 31.
He's not the white mage teacher, but he's very involved in the 30 to 50 quests for white mage.
That's
Arun.
They don't have their names up.
Arun Senna.
Oh yeah,
the marker.
Oh yeah, there he is. He's the delegate. Yeah, but he was there to because his sister couldn't.
He's the head delegate from Gridania. He's one of the younger siblings of Connie.
Tempering ways. Look, I'd love to put Xenos back in the grave. There's no way you can fight me as the Echo. Sorry, please. Also, I'm pretty sure he put his dad in the towers. Sick guard, funny as hell.
I did like the 5.4 MSQ stuff.
Oh, I thought he was from the Rogues, but I think you're right.
Is he from the Rogues?
I don't know. He's from the Bloody Executioners, which I think the Rogues deal with, but
no, yeah, Sicard is the one who's responsible for the 5.4 events.
Okay, cool. Wait, 5.4
He's the
or like
first
1.4?
mate of the Bloody. 5.4.
Oh, that was not that far ago.
No.
Oh yeah, that's when he was like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, that's what happened. Sorry.
Rostic is from Bosja.
Yep, I recognize the mustache.
I love his mustache.
It's so dumb. I just laughed that the steppe doesn't have a tower, so their warriors decided to come help.
No, the tower in Othard is in Yanja, so it's a Doman issue.
Exactly. Alright. Are you telling me there's gonna be a cold mechanic? Don't make getting cold equipment a good a plot point, please.
I think it's a... See, you're not required to wear it.
Oh, it's just a glamour? Nice.
Yeah. I, of course, took my glamour for while we were there in the opposite direction.
Naked.
Have to wear as little as possible.
Well, Selena is supposed to be a silver dragonborn, so... Hello? Tataru! It's been like a whole expansion.
You saw her at the very beginning.
Yeah. Tataru, the
Like
true
5
villain,
seconds.
appears. Oof. Do you have a new outfit? You will wear these garments! Oh dear. She's threatening me.
Some of the looks she gets are,
Why do you need a new outfit, he says. In the name of fashion, Tataru. Yep. I respect that. Tataru, have you considered playing Pokemon X and Y? It has got some decent fashion going on.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce any of those names? Erogmus? Whatever.
Bloomvita?
No, that was a... Yeah, Bloomwidow, what the heck? While we were lying comatose. She just threw shade at Graha. How do you speak in parentheses?
I don't know, but Tataru can do it.
Yep. Here are your winter woolies. Oh, that's what the question mark thing was. Yeah, okay. It was like gift, question mark. What? Okay, but how fashionable is this winter woolly? Is it worth wearing instead of actual armor? North Sea coat. Well, let's just say it doesn't have an armor class, that's for sure. I could use a bit of dyeing, but I think we can make this work. Does that mean I'm gonna wear it instead of actual armor? No. I've already done low-level armor fights. Not good. Okay, I was gonna say, if it's another character I recognize who's being the airship pilot, I'm gonna flip. Alright. Enjoy the instance. Upon boarding the airship, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh dear.
Devastation.
Okay, so we get to retry a couple times if we die. That's good. Hello, it's a map. Where is Ilsbard? No, that's where we are now. I said Ilsbard. Oh.
Divided in twain.
Ilsbard is that giant white area.
I love it. Oh yeah, it's around.
Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step.
It's a cold
but why
mountain.
go by
I thought it would be
foot
like a
when
snow
one
plane,
could
but nah, it's
simply
not.
fly?
There's a giant over there. Guys, why didn't we just ride Bismarck? Wait, I think Bismarck might not be alive anymore.
On the outskirts of the Imperial capital,
He's not.
in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glaciers.
Yeah, I was just. We noticed the whale.
the
They're
giant
not
gnome.
giant.
The winds howl in icy protest.
They just need to
as if
decorate something.
warn against further trespass.
How? Who would have guessed Emmanuel Lane has issues with the cold? Wait, no, he's from Isgard. What is this?
Yeah.
Nice, Gralha, rocking that fashion. I should take off my helmet. I keep forgetting to do that. I
You
can't
just
do
have to
that.
turn the
Received
helmet
word
off.
from
You
Thancred's
don't have to
reconnaissance
take it
party.
off,
Same thing.
right?
They've sighted a detachment of heavily
Yay,
armed
break, oh boy.
Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps.
Oh, nice. Okay, I see what you mean by break. You mean you have a school break. I was like, wait, there's a break?
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that.
For 10 minutes. Oof.
Maxima reports that they are led
That's a
by
nice spear.
Vigilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which
Never
comprises
mind,
the
they're
bulk of their number.
jerks. Probably.
However, they are also
That's
joined
nice armor,
by
though.
several members of the 1st.
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death. The
Gun
first, on the
spear?
other
Oh boy.
hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War. Yet
There was,
now,
like,
these former
really no
foes
delay, and I'm very happy
cooperate
about
to
that, too.
defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Nope,
It
they're
is all
tempered.
but certain they have been tempered.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
I'm,
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid.
I'm liking Sicard's, like,
Direct confrontation
Yangus
is
attitude. It's
unavoidable.
funny.
Nevertheless, we must make every effort
Yeah, we
to
get, like,
limit
no delay.
casualties on both sides.
I know what you mean.
Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment?
Yes, let's do that.
Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Don't you know the Geneva Conventions? You beat one, two more of them have to leave.
Having observed the opposition,
Is that the
I
Geneva
imagine
Convention?
Thancred had something to suggest.
I believe part of the Geneva Convention says that you can't leave a soldier behind. So if an injured soldier,
He and the other scouts have
if a
already
soldier is
infiltrated
injured,
a supply
you need
depot
to
some
grab.
distance beyond the
Most
Imperial
armies will train their
detachment's current
soldiers that
position.
2 of them will take them back, because they are not allowed. They're not allowed to leave them behind. You can't leave them to die. So most warfare is now done in an injure instead of killing fashion.
Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments. And
Allegedly,
once we give
according
the
to my
signal,
father.
Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive
Because it's considered
frontline
inhumane to
troops
leave
of
behind your
materiel,
forces.
and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Extenuating circumstances notwithstanding.
Not a bad idea.
Once the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into 2 groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies.
Also, obviously, people end up dying anyway because reasons, but strategically,
the Scions,
it's
I ask that
allegedly
you lend
smarter
your
to injure
assistance
one
where
soldier
you
and
deem it
therefore
needed
take 3 out in
most.
one shot instead of killing one and having only one out of the way.
I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
Yeah.
I will go wherever you want me as long as I get to slice into stuff. I need Hades to say that. Hello. Thancred, wow, what are you wearing? It's the contingent of toll
Your
boys.
proposal was well
This is
received.
Thancred.
More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Nice.
Miss Stoller always did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst.
That phrase became a small meme. This is Thancred. Oh.
All right.
Is it because it pans over him a lot?
Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control yoke. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand. The blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out.
Do I get to play as Thancred?
Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
Is that what they're doing? Or do I get to play as Mustachio?
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Yes.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Call it foolish and reckless if you like, but I'll get the job
What
done.
if you run out of cartridges? Huh?
Very well. I wish you the best of luck.
I guess Maximo could probably fill them up for you.
1, 2. Oh gosh, I only have 4 classes left to get to level 30.
Wow. This loading screen is very enthusiastic. Oh, how did you know, pirates? Alright, I can't go that way, I guess. Talk to Maximo. The Neoteric, what the heck? Assuming there's nothing else you wish to confirm. Okay, yeah. No, wait, I don't think I wanted to press that button. Coming battle, we fight as Thancred. Have 2 objectives. Okay. The guards detect and pursue you. Enemy forces will become more aware of the threat you pose as indicated. Cool. Gauge will gradually fill until you defeat it all. Okay. If the gauge is completely filled, guards will call it. Oh, okay, cool. Swift deception. I ought to read their hot topics. Did you like stealth missions? No. Oh, you're right. Garleans can't... Wait, but then Garleans have the thing. How can they do the thing if they have no magic?
Void. Thancred can't use magic.
Well, no, the reason is, like... I said, like, Maximo can fill up my cartridges, right? But...
Oh, no.
Okay, cool. That's neat. Nebula says reduce damage. That's a combo. This is a stealth murder attack. Nice. And...
I mean, in theory, Rostic can.
John trying to tell me off is funny. Oof. I'm just... if Garleans have gunblades, how can they not be able to fill it up? Confusion. Okay, cool.
Their gunblades are different than Boston gunbreakers.
Hmm.
They rely on magitech, remember?
Just give Thancred a Magitech gunblade then.
That would be the simpler answer.
Yeah. Walk up to Sid and be like, hey, Garland! Make this Magitech! Oh no.
Alternately, their cartridges could be filled by the members of their army that can, in fact, use magic.
Yeah, yes. That good silent takedown instantly renders a soldier unconscious. Can only do that with silent effect, okay. Can't be used on dogs or magitech. Utilizing silent takedown is essential. Cool. Guard dogs.
In fairness, Void, I failed it once, and I did read all of this, so...
Okay, so bewilderment bomb on dogs, murder the soldiers. Gotcha. Cool. Let's go.
Keep your wits about you.
Are you ready, kids?
We only have 1 shot at this.
Why do I see
so let's
Thancred's
make it
face?
count.
Oh yeah, that's a new thing for this.
Oh no!
Don't get snippy with me.
Wait, it says I can't do it in combat, but I just did it in combat. Right. Where's my alert thing? Nice. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't have a heal. He had a heal last time I played him. I love how the alert thing isn't a thing right now. Stealth. Don't worry about it. Oh, am I gonna die? Oh, I didn't. Nice. You managed to avoid detection. Sure. I think we failed at least once. Thank critic rogue gunbreaker. Would be cool to get some abilities from other classes. Stealth. Look, it's stealth, I promise. Is he alone? That dude looks like he's alone. I don't see any dogs. He took a nap. Rude. Okay, we got some Tempered Imperials moving around. Okay, so we don't have to... Let's take this guy out. Set these up. Nice. Stealth. Boom. We did it. I'll leave you back to John as I fade back into class. Oof. That's, I don't want to get caught by that. I can incapacitate those, right? Yeah. Damn. Nope! Nope! The answer is nope.
No, the magic tech is just avoid.
I don't see the oh, the bar's right there, right in my face. Gotcha. Yeah, that's how you...
I would move away from your spot currently.
I need to beat them to get them unaware, right?
Or just avoid them. That's also a
well, I'm at 50,
option.
so for it to go down, I need to take out the ones that saw me, correct?
You did take out the ones that saw you.
But it's still at 50. Don't like...
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It doesn't go down.
7 hells.
Well, I didn't have a choice, because it snuck up on me. Don't worry about it. Also, there are 9 hells. Thank you. Come on, man.
Not on the source.
Oh, in the first then?
No. Like...
Alright, so... Nice, it works. I thought it would make them weird. Yeah, I didn't think it would actually take them out. Okay, this is where we gotta do stuff. Magitech Slasher there. Oh no, it's not... Shoot. No, it lasts for 10 seconds, gotcha. Okay, Slasher's there. I could take this guy out later, but I don't want to. Wait, so what are they doing? What's their pattern here? No farther. I don't know what their, like, field of vision is like. Do it faster, please. Nice. Think I'm safe now? Should be okay. Now to hide and send the word. Okay, we're safe here. Probably.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
Good. Kaboom!
Very good. All is proceeding as planned. Head to the control terminal. It should be to the northwest.
Understood.
This is Thancred. Oh, I see.
The others wait at the rendezvous point.
Where's the control panel? Okay, cool. Oh, that was close. We have big boys now. Oh, this is just bad. This is a lot more complicated than the previous stealth sections. Oh no. Quickly, Thancred! See if we can move out of the way here. Definitely gonna need to get him out of the way, because otherwise I'll get caught. Ah, okay, so... Oh dear. It doesn't work if... Ah! Okay, so their field of vision, not so great. That's good. Don't know why it became a meme. Me neither, but funny. Okay, that guy only goes that far. Can I toss the bomb from here, though? Go back to your spot. Good boy. I have to... Woof woof to you too, my dude. Okay, I can get a little... It's gonna be tricky, but I definitely need that Magitech dude to get out of the way. Since it's behind the other characters, the other enemies, I might be able to just bop them on the head like this. Yeah, okay. Just move into my hidey spot. I did not need to do that. I think I wasted some time there. Okay. Yeah. Is it... Is it... Go. Oh no! So they saw me toss it.
The bombs don't affect Magitech.
Oh, but because it hit him. Yeah, I know, but because it hit him. Like, I thought maybe it wouldn't affect him, but it hit him, so it made it see me. Okay, so we got one more slasher over there.
The dog right there. Forgot about that one.
I'm gonna ignore. Can I zoom out? Yes, thank you. Oh man, that's all awful because I'm gonna have to hit those Imperials as well. Where does it sit? I have to get this guy first. Let's get out of the way before our friend comes back. Magitech ruining my life as usual. This is it's definitely an interesting. I think I just boned myself. No, we're good. Okay. That Imperial over there, I can't do anything with the bomb to. So we have to take him out first. Nice. You know what? We're not gonna try it until we're sure we can take out that other dude without getting caught. Okay, bye. Magitech Big Dude. His official title is Magitech Big Dude. Bad doggy. Okay, we got a bit of time before that other dude comes up. So let's go. Open doors. Can't wait to see the art section. Turn me into an invisible dude. Oh, I don't think I'll have an issue with that, so long as they don't move too fast. And too fast is not something I'd apply as a term to them. Nope. Okay, let's go. You gonna turn? Okay, no, we're good. No, your field of vision isn't that big. This guy's playing on minimum settings. Okay, assumedly I could just walk by like this. No, this is just a dead end. You love that. This is a gate. Just jump it. Jump it. Just jump the gate. All the big Magitech boys. Every Magitech thing should be gone, so the slashers as well, correct? Nope, slashers are still up. Okay. Definitely noted. Oh no, they're not up. Look at them. They don't work. Cool. Is back near the button. What? There's an exit that I missed? Look at this nerd. Sweet dreams.
I'm made of these.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, he's even calling for me. That's nice. Rustic Faith's Blade. Rustic Faith Blade. 0 deaths! Kaboom?
Solid.
What's that?
Solid.
Solid.
Salvatore. Kaboom!
You are returned, and none the
what's up,
worse for
darling?
wear, to my considerable relief.
It's a nice setup. What about it?
We have that.
What news from our
It's
comrades?
your money. Make sure you don't have anything else to pay for.
Well, I mean, there's still
They stand at the
PlayStation
ready.
Plus and
Excellent.
Nintendo Switch coming out.
Then let the
Oh, wow, this month?
fireworks begin.
PlayStation Plus was today.
Oh. But it just didn't renew, right?
It didn't renew.
Okay.
There was an update. There was a payment process problem because it has the wrong account.
Fair enough.
So
Woo! Boom!
I figured I'd cancel it until next month.
Imagine if people would fail there after winning. Oof. Tears. You failed because you went the wrong way.
Maybe I'll wait, but yeah, I wanted to let you know about it.
It's
Plus,
good.
we could get it technically where the box is already open, but it's been returned.
Is it just a whole... It's the whole thing, or is it just one thing?
It's the keyboard, mousepad, and the headset.
The blizzard's
For just 50
beginning to
bucks? That's
clear.
suspicious.
The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now.
That doesn't make it
If
any
they
less
haven't already.
suspicious.
Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be alright. But
Sus. Oh, we're getting attacked? Are we getting attacked?
wait! Something's coming!
Ooh, we get to fight something. It's a dog. It's 2 dogs.
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts.
Yeah, well, the thing is that we
Keep 'em
do
away
thinky
from
things.
the carriages. We lose those, and we're as good as dead.
It's an okay, I see. It's it's an escort mission. Ooh! Let's go.
I guess it counts as an escort mission.
In the coming battle, you will fight a Selena Lunaris. Oh no, what am I gonna do afterwards?
Protect the others.
This one wanted to pick a fight with me directly, so let him do that.
Fight as pilot.
Well, he's like a level 12 gladiator. Yeah, bitch. Kaboom! Not worried about keeping them away from anything because they seem to only want to attack people anyway. Gallows is the backpack one. That's the second one. Alright. Hey, do you not have a healer, guys? Come on. Oh, they made me waste my enshroud. This music's kind of lit, though.
But stay alert.
Alright, where are we going?
Carriages safe.
There's nothing else to fight here. Oh, right, it changes our outfit when we do that. I forgot about that. There we go.
What impeccable timing!
No.
The savior of Ishgard is here!
I think you're referring to me, because if you're referring to yourself, I've got words, kid. Teletech benefit. Ding bong. This music is so hype, yeah, man. I love the face portrait over the text battle. It's pretty cool.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Oh, those aren't pugnaxes, they're telecanus. Get him.
A fine display, but the other carriages are still in danger.
Oh yeah.
Go on ahead. We'll hold the line.
Is that supposed to be stone? A fine display, but... Yes, because I wasn't here. I like this guy's enthusiasm, I'm not gonna lie. I think I like him as a character, even though he's, like, arguably a turd. Alright, this time we're not wasting our enshroud. Let's go. Advanced Void Reaping. Reaping Void. Woo!
I don't know how you feel about that.
I think it'd feel nice. There's in my top 3 areas of the expansion. I love snowy terrain so much. I despise snowy terrain on a general basis, but we'll see how this goes. Like, the fight's been really cool so far, though.
Ice area.
Sicard, the last word. Nice. Broadside it? I'm on it. Let's go. Wham, 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 wham. Oh, and I got entrapped, so we're not gonna need to use it. Nice.
You know alright back there?
Everyone's good. You did really good. Your machinist who took it, who tanked, so
I'm ready for more.
good job.
Hear that?
Sorry.
Get to the front and turn the tide.
Oh yeah, oh, you bet. Don't have to tell me twice. I don't know why, you know, this is one of those games where they don't make your character a commander of any sorts, which is funny because everyone knows who you are, right? So why do you take commands from everybody else? At least.
It's not that you take commands from everyone else. It's just they let you go do your own thing because they know that's better than them telling you what to do.
Then you give the warrior of light an order, turns around. Are you sure you want to do that? Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder. Listen, it's Stinian.
It's nothing
okay?
that won't heal in time.
Hey, he'll be removed from the field for more than just
The
this
trouble
fight.
is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first
I
place.
was like, I don't really care, but also I can't do anything less.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
Fine.
Removed from the field does not mean freaking kill them.
I did not murder them.
That I did.
He's like, now I get to break something. The DPS versus the tank.
Respawn. Tis but a flesh wound.
Hello. I like that armor.
That's for
a
Gilead.
gun glaive.
Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
Nice.
There's no end to them.
Have no fear, citizen, for I am here.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Don't worry about it. I got my scythe. I promise I won't kill them too bad. I like the way you draw that scythe. It's really cool.
Come on. Let's show them what we're made of.
Aw, yeah. Light party formed. It really is a light party. I was joking. Although we have 2 tanks for some reason. And no healers. Alright, let's go. Pippin. Pretty sure. He's either a Dark Knight or he's a gladiator with no shield.
Fair.
He wields it like a Dark Knight. I'm gonna let them have it, alright, let's go. It's all I got to give, man. Something I really like about this fight. Tell me about it, buddy.
Did someone say AoE?
No, I'm allergic.
As a raging bull!
No, that's your dad's thing. Woohoo! Man, I love this. This class is rad. Let me kill something. Attack the dog! Oh my god, the lock on. Oh, I have my double thing again? Okay. Oh, I'd love to be part of that stack mechanic. Outside of the area I can walk in.
That's her. Virginia.
Let her in, man.
Do not fall behind.
Serena of the Laughing Reeds. Oh man, I decided to pick a fight with kill.
Look at us.
Get him, Magni. Oh gosh. Wait, that was me. What was that? Tank Buster? Magni the older? Oh, interesting. That's not what I'm gonna do.
See, this is why Garland ultimately failed. Obviously based on the inferior mythology.
Mythology?
Roman.
You're right, you're probably right. I'm 100% behind that statement, actually. It's because they drank they drank Pepsi instead of Coke. Like, come on. Now we have a full party. No, we have an almost full party. Oh, what the frickle frackle.
Minor mechanic.
You gotta follow Joe Crapp's advice and not waste my time by not casting spells. Jeez Louise, this attack is so fast-paced and great. I love it. Oh, I got that thing. I don't want to be mad.
What's your skill speed at?
I don't know. But it's only for that one. It's only when you're enshrouded and you enshroud things. Let's go. Let's go.
Do you have a gap? Does Reaper have a gap closer?
Yeah, kind of. It's like a, it's more similar to ninjas.
Kill or die.
I know I should. There we go. That's the wall. It's a weird teleport. I don't usually use it much because there's actually 2 of them. One's a gap closer, one's a gap creator. But it's just locking on and then, like, I'd have to remember which one it is. With a free, that. It also gives you a free, like, range attack that you can insta-cast instead of, like, where'd she go?
Oh yeah, because Reaper has that weird, cast time, range attack, right?
Yep. Get Tempest again. Oh, we got our thing showed up. I should be using that attack. I'm using the single third one. Request assistance. No. Gallows. We got this, ladies. Don't worry about it. Where the heck is my... There we go. Wait, there's a weird block on the field. Oh, it's, okay, it's Sadu. Cool. I was, like, worried for a second there. I thought I had a... Do I not have second wind?
Is it on another bar?
I thought it would be. Hang on.
Tremble before the sun!
Alright, let's go. I want to use all my abilities all the time right now. Jeez Louise. She's having way too much fun. There really is a lot of these guys. Holy moly, guacamole. That was rad. What I like is if you look carefully, you see the leader defeating people as it gets closer before they join the battle. Ah, yeah. Like the stack mechanics in the background that I noticed. Yeah, Reaper feels fast-paced compared to, like, maybe not Ninja. No, it definitely feels fast. I feel like it's a little faster-paced than most DPS. I don't know about Ninja, though. Because Ninja, you need to Mudra, and you got a lot of stuff you could be doing all the time. I just haven't done Ninja, you know, at the same level, so.
A worthy adversary.
Nice
Rest,
victory thing.
Recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again. To the death.
Are you good, Sadu?
Sadu had
I think Sadu might mean sadomasochist. He wanted a hug from Serena.
The last of them. The day is ours.
No, it's because no one. Okay, it's because no one acknowledged him. Got you.
What of the supply
Sad
caravan?
Magni.
Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched.
Oh my god, lol.
Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades. And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
Yeah. Yeah, so what I like about Reaper is it's got a lot of, like... It obviously tastes a bit different from other DPSs because flavor. But it has that weird cast time range that you can teleport. When you use one of your teleports, Reaper has a dash forward and a dash backwards teleport, kind of. And when you get to a certain level, you can actually have an ability that'll teleport you to from where you teleported from. So, so you dash and then you can use the teleport to go back to the where you initially dashed from. As well as whenever you teleport, you get an insta-cast on your ranged once. But I don't think their cooldowns aren't that wild.
800 years
and then the gauges are there.
The Garleans first set foot here. Bested by the Kavosi, after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes.
I didn't know we came to Nibelheim. Yeah, Ingress and Ingress.
Garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth, freezing, hungry.
Nah, Nibelheim's that town from Final Fantasy VII.
Hated.
It looks it's snowy and it's all destroyed. Whoa, that is an aetheryte. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like not against it.
Aetheryte.
But I'm
the
against
chosen, forsaken.
It's us. Hello.
You're against it on principle, not on aesthetic.
The only thing I don't like about it is the actual like big chunky black thing around it. The Magitech part.
Astral era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech revolution.
Solus, isn't that you? Aren't you Solus? Hades.
How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum?
I don't know. Tell me.
Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks?
He fused with the Asian.
Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed. Bitterly so.
There it is. Garlemald. Wow. We're not even halfway through this expansion, and we are in Garlemald already. Now, I know we have a trip to a certain astral
Not so much as a
body,
whisper.
but, wow.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years.
It's
Nevertheless,
wild
this
that we're
was one
here
of the most important gateways into
after
the
all
capital.
that time.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye.
Half the areas?
Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
That's how tempering works,
We
man.
can consider the question after we have made camp. If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
Sure thing, boss.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
There we go.
What kind of name you thinking, big guy?
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone.
You did not call your base in Garlemald broken glass for real. We went from waking sands to rising stones to snowy drifts.
Falling snow.
To broken glass. I'm done. I'm gonna need more than two toolbars. Yikes.
And just think, this all started because you wanted to stop primals.
Listen, all I wanted to do was kill a god. We actually made that happen really quick, to be fair, but what the heck? Are you telling me nothing?
Yeah. He's what, level 20? 25?
Yeah.
Something like that?
I think it's 25. Must progress further through main scenario. How dare you? I'm here already. Oh, we already attuned. Cool. Don't need to do it a second time. No, 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 no. No, no. Time to fight more. We've only got an hour and 15 minutes left, Alfino. I want another fight. Come on, trust time. Let's go.
Are you ready for this area?
I don't know. How big is it? Oh, dear.
Actually, it's sizable.
We're not going to get to the next one yet. I don't think we're going to get to the next either right yet. There's going to be something that'll send us back to the other areas. Oh,
What's theme of Endwalker? Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Jeez Louise.
And yeah, you are now halfway through the areas.
Yep, because 3 out of 6. But we've been we're only halfway through the first 2 areas, so we're not really halfway through the game.
No. You're not even a third of the way through Endwalker.
I didn't think so. Graha.
Endwalker is Lorg.
Good. Everyone got tempered. Endwalker is Beej. It's Lunk. It's Lorg. Voluminous. There's supposed to be a person here.
This is something I thought about, though. Like, one of the biggest problems we've had since starting the game is tempering, like, in the lore.
Yep.
And within basically 2 quest lines that are basically back-to-back, you've solved both both the problem
Our
of
present
being
situation
tempered
is as follows.
and fixing those who are tempered.
Yeah, I think
To
that
aid the people of
it's
Garlemald
because
have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the
I think we're
capital,
supposed
the
to
Imperial
attribute some form of
Palace is within
genius to
our
the people who
reach.
came up with it, first of all. Second of all...
When I say you, I mean the Scions.
Yeah.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what is before
If I
this
understood
city.
properly,
For
part of
therein
what
lies
allowed
the
us
key
to fix
understanding
tempering is
and
the fact that we
combating
managed to
the
fix
Telophoroid's designs.
Sin Eater and Astinus first, so...
I have a suggestion, if I may.
Solving some of the problems on the first helped us solve some of the problems on the source.
Yeah. So
Several
without
of
Sin
the
Eaters, we
Imperial
wouldn't have been able to
soldiers we
figure it out.
captured on the Magna
I think. So
Glacier are
historically speaking,
members
it's
of the
not that unlikely that it
Populares
never
and
happened before.
acquaintances of
Not to mention, people didn't go, hey, I want to fix tempering. They went, how do we stop tempering in the first place? Because we don't know how to fix it yet. Or at all. So instead their solution was kill
before we figured out how to stop it.
Yeah. So their first issue... So their first thing was murder all the beast tribes, which historically makes a lot of sense. Just compared to our world, it's such a sad and disgusting way to fix the problem, but it's accurate.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers and their ministrations.
Yeah.
Of course, I will require a pork
Warrior
of
of
my own,
Light. Help us kill
assuming you
these
can
beast
spare.
tribes so they can't summon more primals.
Would you like
See, I'm kind of on their side, so I think I'm just gonna kill you.
Me, though.
No, I am sure we will
I'm like,
manage.
yes, wait,
Better
which
that you take
primals?
my place
Start
in the
naming some
field.
primals, and they're like,
A noxious
well, we've
ether
heard
of
of
this place
Ifrit,
disagrees with me, and as I
Garuda,
shall need to draw on my own
Leviathan,
for the treatment,
Ramu,
'twill be
Bahamut.
prudent for me
Oh,
to
nope,
remain
sorry,
within
I'm on
the
the beast
camp.
tribe side.
This talk of
You're the
curing
one.
tempered is all
You're the
well
one
and
who would have
good,
gone to
but I
when you
reckon
found
the cold
Tiamat.
is a more pressing concern.
Don't, Tiamat, don't free
All the
me. I
houses
might
round here
sell
are
probably
fitted with
some of the
cerulean
Bahamut
meters that could keep
Oh,
us warm
really?
and toasty. Problem is, the
Is that
machines
so?
seem to have
Starts
given
to
up the
press all the
ghost, and if
buttons.
we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next.
All the
My
heaters have
Smiths reckon
broken.
with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
That makes
Understood.
sense.
The machinist will assist them in the repairs.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telophoroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position.
Yeah, I mean, the new Aetherite might...
That we have seen
you
no
know.
sign of them since the battle suggests they have
I
yet
guess it's
to
not
do
new,
so.
but it was just...
However,
It was there.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
Or they've got a trap.
In any event, we'll find no answers.
I don't
standing
think we're
around
beneath their notice because they did attack us. you know.
Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmatian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
Nice, cool, sure. What do I do? Happy
Don't
nods.
forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
But you've never
Well,
been!
now, this is turning out to be a rather sizable team.
I can't
With
believe
such
Lise is
numbers,
allowed
we
to
should be able
talk
to
now.
cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the
Remember when she
Imperial
didn't talk for
Palace.
whole expansion?
How about
She
you,
wasn't
Graham?
there for the whole
I
expansion.
have a feeling
Yeah.
we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
She was one of the only... She was the only Scion, because she's not really a Scion, but she's the only Scion that didn't get sent to the
It would
first.
be my honor to be of service. Though I doubt that you of all people
Because
need
she's
rely
not a
on
Scion.
metrics.
But, like, she was there, and... Okay, here's my real question, okay. How... Graha probably would have known that it was Lise and not Ida, right? Because... future stuff, right? But...
Yes.
Would he have brought Papalimo over?
Papa Limo. Well, okay, it's not fair to say Lise wasn't a Scion,
That leaves us with guard duty.
but
as a matter of fact,
She's
I
not
have
an
something
Archon,
else in
that's
mind
true.
for the two of you and Alpha.
no. He probably would have brought Papa
Between
Limo
here and
along.
the center
So then
of
he
the
probably would have
capital
brought-
lies the Eblin Rhine. I would have you search the
I think
area.
that
If
logic
Papa
just...
Limo were still alive at the time, he probably would have brought Lise.
So why did he bring Lise without Papalimo?
Your keen sense of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice field.
It doesn't add up. It's not like she was too busy running Alamigo. Ralbon was doing that. There is no answer, is a valid answer.
And look forward to greeting you on your safe return.
Well, no,
You all have your duties.
I'm in that rare
Let us make
group
haste.
of people that
May the
I
Fury
don't
bless
hate
and
Lise or dislike her in any way.
No, I think that, like, most of the people I've spoken to have said that she's just been...
useless.
Because of the way the writing made her. The writing has been screwing her over. So, like, why not bring her into... There's no valid in-universe reason that I can think of to not bring her to the shard. Oh, they discovered it wasn't Yida.
Well, no. The fact is, when that happened and Graha was bringing them to the shard, by that time, Lise officially left the Scions.
Yeah, like right before, actually. But...
Yes.
But, like...
The Scions weren't even supposed to be pulled in anyways. They were only pulled in because Graha couldn't get his stuff together.
That kind of...
And do it accurately.
That, like, kind of more or less ties it, so, like, reinforces the argument of there's no reason. Because if the reason is because he brought over people that had certain connections that were strong enough to your character by accident, by all means, Lise probably should have been in that list. If you want to say, like, right before he would have teleported or he actually managed to get his stuff together, I mean, sure. But I'm raising my eyebrows at it. Like, it's sussy.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you. It's interesting. Also, I think they didn't want to have too big of a cast in terms of the main group for Shadowbringer.
I mean, to be fair, like, there was one person per area in Shadowbringer, I think, right? The way that they tried to make it go.
Yes.
Yeah, you stole for... So, that...
Lakeland, like... Except for Lakeland and the Tempest, which makes sense, because Lakeland is where the Crystarium is.
Yeah, and then the Tempest is...
So
it's where there was no one.
Yeah. But yes, they brought 4 people over, 1 for each area. Plus Thancred.
Plus Thancred. Hey, he didn't get his thing. He was there for a Rin.
Yeah, he was there for the Oracle. He was there for Minfilia.
Yep. A girl? Uh-huh. Pale green dress.
I love how Amadeline does that. Nope, I see nothing but sheep and snow. Oh, look, a girl!
So good. Oh, so there's something. Oh, don't give me the warming tinctures. Oh, good, I don't have to drink them, actually. Cool. Plus you're Ishgardian. Is it colder in Garlemald than it is in Ishgard? Because that'd be, be interesting.
I mean, Garlemald is further north.
Fair enough, fair enough. Though that assumes that their planet follows the same rules as ours. Footprints in the snow!
Which is not necessarily true because, technically speaking, their whole thing is areas are abound with specific types of ether.
Yep.
And that's what affects the terrain.
Oh. This big sheep thing. It's not playing games with me. Using AoEs and stuff? Rude.
Like, desert areas have more earth and fire ether.
Yeah. Alright, footprints in the snow. Let's go. Where are we going? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh. Trail of footprints lead east. Oh. Oh, look at that. Ramu, why can't you just fight, man? I wonder where I'm going. Surely not to where I see the other characters. Lead towards the building.
Where did you come from? Where did you
What
go?
a surprise. I'm gonna talk to these characters that were there.
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Alfie now?
Oh, the answer to that would be Charlian. She did not go into the building, and it takes forever to examine this. There we go. Like this winter air. Is it winter?
Actually, I'm pretty sure this is just year-round weather.
Good point. I don't think winter exists in this story. Huh? Girl in the green dress. Get closer.
Are you ready for more stealth?
No. I need to, do I need to switch to ninja? Follow the girl from a safe distance. Of course. What a name. Goyle and Green. What is that?
That's the marbles of the area.
Ew.
Yeah.
They look like Kukulin.
I'm pretty sure that is what the skeleton originally was used for. So.
They're massive too, like yikes.
Yeah.
I feel like they're right in my face, but overgrown rose, yeah, okay. Dum dum dum.
Find a tree.
Tamatoa hasn't always been this bland.
I was a drab little crap.
No one's here. I promise. Ooh, we're gonna go to the either, right?
'Cause I'm beautiful, baby.
I must be imagining things, she says. Then she starts running.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna want to get behind that rock, ain't I? I knew it.
Your granny laughed. I'd rather be shining.
Goes. Don't want to pick up aggro from the the rose. You hope your luck holds. Well, yeah, you're pretty lucky if you didn't get caught, right? Oh no! Please don't eat me! I hope she doesn't do that thing where she like pretends to look but then stop. Oh my goodness, stop. Why would you stop right there? Like it's, oh my god. The final spurt. I don't want to talk about spurts, thanks.
I am mature.
Are you sure about that?
Are you disagreeing?
No. I'm not in a position to. Ceruleum. Let's go scare her now. Duty complete. Hello. Phew.
It's me.
Surprise.
Hard eyes.
So where were you going, little lady? Imagine turning around and just seeing someone all decked out in black with a scythe. I don't think there are explosives in this house. You're lying to me. Alphanel, what? Oh yeah, you were following.
Are your eyes two different shades of silver?
No, one of them has a rim. I think. If there are two different shades, they shouldn't be, but...
No, if there's a rim around one of the eyes but not the other, then it would appear as two different shades, potentially.
Yeah, one of them has a rim around.
Because of perception.
Mm-hmm. She has the echo. Licinia. I think you've seen the echo. There's a roar, though, so that's interesting. Hey, when do I get to fight Anima?
I'm not answering that.
Break time again, nice.
Void.
Good, don't answer. Victor spoils. I knew there was no explosives. We got a whole army, so don't worry about it. I'm sure we have some supplies that we won't give you. Oh, there's only 4 of you. You guys have a whole light party. No worries, I understand that. We do actually have some mechanics. The Bower. It's a gazebo. Oh. The sun is setting. Sussy wussy? Woo! We got...
I love the gaze boo.
The gaze boo? Isn't that just a boo with a lot of eyes? Oh, finally. Gear.
Or maybe it's a boo with one eye.
Maybe. Pardon me. I'm going anywhere until we nurse them back to health. I mean, I know some healers. Alpha knows a healer. He has those lasers. Surely that won't scare any Garleans, right? They don't even have names. Manual lanes, tinctures. Oh yeah, I have that.
It's so shiny.
Have some drink. If you heard from the city, okay.
Search, because I should have 4. And I should have 4.
Sissibaka. John, when did we say gear would start being better than augmented crypt looker? 83 or 4? Okay. And then the radio.
Yeah.
The radio that plays sad music. Yep.
Yes. Yeah, it's 83 or 84 when gear exceeds crypt lurker.
Dang. It's only 82. I'm gonna be wearing crypt lurker for a while.
Yeet.
Poison? If you want to eat it, yeah, sure. Alright, this guy's trying to be a positive influence. First came the war, then came the roar. When morning came, Garlemald was no more! Yeah, that's depressive. Just drink the poison. I mean the tincture. Oh, jeez. Good morning. Oh.
I don't know. Sure,
what?
I'm gonna stop myself before I say something.
Oh no. Break the radio. What is that? Big old chunk of metal. Or it's a radio. I see. You were treading a fine line. Sourced from Locus Aminus. Oh, that's Corvus. Same music over and over again. Interesting. Home beyond the horizon.
Home on the range.
Huh. It's my left eye that's leaky today. No, I know where Emperor Varus is. He's in the towers, cut to pieces. Faking his murder? No, I don't think so.
Starting a cow and chicken farm and calling it the Cock and Bull.
That's, yep. At least you don't call it the Double Meat Palace. Yep, that's a thing in Buffy. What's that? It's tincture.
I haven't watched Buffy in forever.
I'm actually almost done. I'm one season away.
Season 7?
Mm-hmm. Season 6 was really disgusting.
Season 6 was a...
Season 6 is where all that Joss Whedon garbage comes out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Season 7 was better.
I'll be able to figure out how season 7 is when I'm done when I started season 7. But right now I need to... Well, I'm like at the end of season 6, the final episode.
At the same time, season 6 I think had some of my favorite episodes.
It's good content. It's just nasty.
But you can see where the problematic lies.
Yeah. Oh, it's openly obvious.
Because I still love the musical episode.
Yeah. Oh man, that is season 6, isn't it?
Yep.
It's really good.
Can't be season 5.
Nope. She has to have done the thing already.
Yep. Does it count as spoilers when it's over a decade old?
I want to say yes for people who are watching it, but it's...
Like, it's coming up on 2 decades now, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's in the early 2000s that it started. Or actually 1990s. Late 1990s.
Yeah.
15 years is the normal amount. Pay the tappers.
Just do the math term.
What the heck is a baby Almasty?
Well, first you need to find out what an Almasty is.
I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken, it's basically like a Yeti.
Oh, okay.
But not a Yeti because Yeti.
Because Yetis exist somewhere else in this game.
Ooh, wait. Did the event start?
The new one, yeah, the one that replaces Evan's turn. It was on the main menu.
I wasn't paying attention when I logged in.
Fair enough. Why can't I fly?
Because you don't have the Aether cards.
Grrr.
You don't scare me.
Okay.
Time to get clown outfit.
Oh, an Almasty. I feel like this music I don't recognize anymore. Tursus? I could ride those. Nice. We've done half the map. A little less than half the map. Never mind. Well, there's people here, so I assume that's where I'm going. Yep.
It would be nice to get some, like,
it is fitting,
nice conditions for if you want to have them.
Pure bloods over it, just Oh, I see. They're rich kids. Huh. Hey, wait! I didn't want to fight. You guys are picking a fight with someone you literally can't win against. I'm sorry. You want to go? Let's go. Break over. Oof.
Yeah.
Hope you like dying. Did you see they were gonna remake? They're remaking Fresh Prince.
Are they?
Yep.
Interesting.
It's called Bel Air. And the executive producer is Will Smith.
I'm gonna do this as pugilist so I can get this.
I'm sorry, Alice. I had to kill everybody. What happened to the guards? They attacked me. Don't know if they're gonna accept it actually, but yeah, sure. Sure thing, Zodiac. Zodiac? Zodiac. Right. Here to save the people of Garlemald. None of you are Garlean? What a surprise. So the Garleans are the only ones getting tempered. No, there's the pureblood Garleans at the other end. Hmm. Do you all have the Echo? Cerulean Ingans. Blue fire, I'm here for it. Just without the original cast, they have 0 chance of him. Yeah, okay. Zodiark is in the chat, defeat him and we win. Ban Zodiark. I did it! They'll exchange with us, but not with the kids. Rude. Go where? Yeah, big question. How come he has a horn? I didn't remember them having horns.
So I can't remember if it's just one of the tribe or just some of the males have, or some Hrothgar have horns.
Because I know the Ronso did, but you think you're not Zodiark? Spoken just like someone who's Zodiark. So. The Hrothgar. That would because okay. Let the Empire die? Hmm.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies eat the pants.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies eat my shorts.
It's where you get your butt kicked by Homer Simpson. Oh no, the girl's little sister might have died. Maybe she's not actually Lucina. Lucina. Just like Lise and Yida. Ba 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 bwah, 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 bwah. An elephant! Fear me! Oh, it does have a... Boom. Both the Ananta mounts have an action.
Yep.
A lot of the others don't.
True. I think most of the expansion beast tribe mounts have actions.
Ananta do. Kojin, I'm fairly sure will have the siphon action. The Porxies do. I don't think I've done any of the other beast tribes in expansions. Did I do some of the Heaven's Ward stuff? Well, the Vanu Vanu don't. Sanua actually doesn't. Neither does the Vaths.
That's why I said most, because the Mughals does.
I see. It's funny because the Vanu Vanu and the Vaths both had actions when you use them in quests, but you don't get to use them when they're your mounts.
Because those actions are... The Sanua's action is a targeted action, which doesn't make sense to allow players to use that, because that's just annoying.
All the...
Well...
All the other actions are targeted too. No, the Vaths isn't, but the Griffin has a targeted action.
Oh, you're right.
In fact, it's the same action.
As the Sanua, yeah, you're right. So,
nah, I think I just didn't know how to do it back then.
I think the Mughals were the last to come out, so...
Then again, the ones from ARR are also inconsistent because the Drake has the fire breathing, but I don't think the pesky, whatever it's called, the Sahagan one, it doesn't have anything. Not that, I mean, you can't do anything with it, so. Thought Alphino would still be treating them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they ran off. Alphino, where are you?
Pelpst.
Pelpst? Yeah, that's what it's called. Oh no, did they kill Alphino? He just got a class change. How could you kill him already? What's going on here? Let me guess. She was tempered. Oh, they attacked you. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Cool. He's paranoid. Epic.
The new nightmare.
The new nightmare.
Instead of becoming blood crazed and battle hungry, when you get tempered, you become like a Jehovah's Witness.
Oof.
Hello, I'm here to talk to you about our Lord and Savior Titan.
Listen, Jehovah's Witnesses are not inherently bad people. However, any religion that demands us people to convert other people is inherently annoying and problematic. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
We can order in.
2 bottles. Prove it in medicine right now. You should put it in pockets. Make it easier to carry. Avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere. How could you let them go alone? To protect them from you. Look, I get it. You don't have a reason to trust us. It wasn't us. The Garleans are the ones who set that up. Oh no, he's giving me eugenics garbage. Okay, kill him. I don't want to help him anymore.
Of course he is. He's a Garlean.
Kill him. Put him down. I was sympathetic to his cause until he gave me the eugenics garbage. This purity stupidness. No. We are bleeding hearts and we will help them anyway. But the hypocrisy in saying you invaded us as well, by the way. Like, for real?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That did not go under my radar. I saw that. Propaganda at its finest. Yeah. I hear you. It's no less disturbing and frustrating. Garlemald. You good, Alice? Okay, let's go. Wait, I can mount here. See, speaking of the Drake, so you can do whoosh fire. Which wasn't targeted though. When you used it in the Beast Tribe quest, you had to aim it, but you couldn't target stuff, I'm pretty sure. It's a cone thing. Trail stops at the frozen lake. Going with beasts. Oh, jeez. Can't afford to wait for Alpha now. Split up and look for clues. That's a large area. Oh, dear. There are clues to be had that didn't load in yet. I haven't fought any of the wildlife here. That's pretty neat. Sure hope no one's drowning, because I can drown and not die, but you guys can't. Where are they? Aha! An empty bottle. Hello. Smells like alcohol. Uh-oh. Dang. Fake clue. Surely this adamantoise will not cause the ice to crack beneath its weight. I can't fly. I can't use what. Oh, either current. Hello. Can't use the best flying animation in the game. Oh, hello. Fresh blood. Uh-oh. That's not good. We found him. Dig it up, dig it up, dig it up. Come on, then. Why are you two injured? Two bodies are already cold. Oh no. Say it with me, folks. Emotional damage. Welcome to Endwalker. It's not even just because they died. It's because they died because they refused our help because of just propaganda, politics, and all around racism slash just all the problems. It's just oof. Can you imagine?
Blood trail. We found one.
Yes, I found them too.
No.
Yup. What were they attacked by?
Why? Why wouldn't they? Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic.
Yeah.
We should have... I should have...
Couldn't have done anything, Alphino. It's just like Tesseline, my dude.
We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
I don't think that's accurate, but...
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
We're kind of lucky that the only problem we've had with these people is the purebloods don't like us. Can't wait to see the raids.
I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps.
Anyway, that answers why they didn't have any names, except for Licinia.
I want to understand, so I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right.
It's fine,
he
my
had
dude.
every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time...
Oh, he wasn't talking to me, he was talking to the dead girl. My bad.
That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
What a scene, too, like... I want the burger scene again. You make me feel better. No, they would have done another way, I'll say. I like the Borgor scene. Endwalker did what Shadowbringers did, and it started us off with some happiness, and now it's reminding us that we are playing Final Fantasy XIV. Borgor is temporary, depression is forever. This is accurate, and I don't like it. It's like that Facebook report meme where you're like, I'm in this and I don't like it. It's just the truth is in this and I don't like it.
Emotional damage.
Ah, but we love this game for emotional damage.
You too.
Honestly, I'm an emotional masochist. I'm not gonna lie. When I'm playing video games, I want them to screw me up so bad.
Yeah, accurate.
And I think it's because in order for it to do so, it needs to be well written. I need to be connected to it in a way.
You like that good emotional
Thank you for your
damage.
Yeah. I don't like them just...
We shall inform
I don't
the
like
troops of
emotional
these
torture
developments
porn, if you will.
And instruct them
That's
to proceed
disgusting.
with the utmost caution should they encounter
It's just like, oh,
any
everything sucks.
survivors.
No.
Allow
I
me
need
to go
some
and speak with the ones
attachment
that the
to
victor
it.
spoils. They
Excuse
may
me,
be more
at least
willing
I'll
to
play
listen to a
McDonald's,
fellow
because I like to
guardian
be
than
well
accept
fed after I'm fucked.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
He is a full-blooded Garlean, so they'll trust him more.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
You didn't know such thing. The world did.
My distress
I
is
blame
nothing
Fandaniel.
So tell me, what else have we learned?
And Xenos, because he cares not a lick about his citizens.
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified.
Oh!
They have provided us with some
Like,
intriguing insights
Xenos
into the current
has like a
state of
clinical
Garlemald.
case of apathy.
Yeah, it's
The
yikes.
assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to wreck. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
I'm dead. Varus is dead. The whole world is going to crap, and they're worried about who takes the throne.
Of course,
humans will be
even
humans,
Imperial
man.
warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone
Amon,
inflamed their
it's Amon.
animosity
I'm
to
blaming
such an
Amon.
extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
Maybe it's Varus himself, since his body parts are strewn about the
It
world.
brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not?
But
The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically.
I will absolutely kill the
Nerva and his
Fandango.
father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Xenos had been possessed by a demon.
Hang on, is it Titus or Titus? Because you've shown us Titus.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Elidibus. Okay, yeah.
Indeed.
Is it
But before
Titus
their
or
accusations
Titties?
could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced.
Titus. Sorry. Titus. Sorry. Titus. Sorry!
While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Wow. Could it
Elidibus,
possibly be?
Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence.
There's
was found
murder
to
going on.
implicate
Elidibus is
Varus,
gone,
certainly.
dude.
Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the 3rd Legion would have judged
Because
it a brazen
Elidibus
attempt by
was
the
the source
Emperor
of all
to rid
murder.
himself of his.
Well, they keep saying Elidibus this,
in the
Elidibus
midst
that.
of
I'm like,
this
stop.
growing
He's dead.
turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered.
Technically not.
I mean, you're right, because Zodiac is there, but Elidibus is dead.
And Garlemald's own prodigal son,
No,
Gaius van
he's
Belsar, is
still
named
technically
murderer.
alive inside the tower.
Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right to
Elidibus?
succession, and in response,
Yeah.
the 1st Legion claims the
Oh, yeah, we
assassination
sealed
was part
him.
of a coup d'état
Yeah.
orchestrated by Titus
I forgot, we didn't
and
blast him
Nerva.
with like a whole bunch of yeetus. I guess because if we did that, we'd have killed Zodiac.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory. And that these contributions came
Oh,
from the
someone is definitely,
selfsame
obviously.
benefit.
I mean, how could you not? How do you know that, first of all?
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the 3rd Legion's coffers, but the 1st as well.
Of course.
It would seem so. Though the Populares
Oh, yeah, they figured it out
determined
'cause they
the
talked to the
First Legion
Populares, that's right.
received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
Y'all don't think that's sus? Yeah, I mean, they're bringing it up because they think it's
So
sus, but
Fandango,
did anyone
in the
else not
guise
think
of
that's
Azahi,
sus?
was playing both sides against each other the entire
Oh, right,
time.
Azahi is... okay. So
The
Xenos
information
committed
we gained
murder.
from my friends
Azahi's
does not
been
end there.
paying for the Civil
One
War.
night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor.
And then the
From
tower.
that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection
Oh.
of any events, including our
Could what
clash
we
on the
learned
Magna Glaciers.
with the Scholar... Scholark? The Scholark teach us anything?
But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall
I was
Emperor
right.
Varus giving them orders in their
Varus is...
dreams.
They chopped up Varus and they put him in the towers. He's the primal
May
now.
the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of
That's
Garlemald.
Tower of Babel. Of
This
course.
sounds awfully familiar.
Sounds a bit like the Tower of Zot.
We have something to show you all.
What if that music is...
Varus spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
Unless they're all tempered.
We are of one mind, then.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence. A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
So he only tried tempering the people there once?
My friends, I must speak with you.
Well, don't knock or anything.
A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall.
Okay.
Thankfully, Magnai restrained him before.
Magnai restraining anybody is kind of wild.
The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
Like, besides Sadu, I don't think he has the self-control. Like, I think he's one of the ones with the least self-control. Or, alternatively, he's just too horny.
Who do we have here?
I'd argue Magnai has a fair amount of self-control, because remember, he's technically the former leader of the steppe.
Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
Oh, shut your dang mouth. Yeah, she's Garlean. I forgot about that.
I am Lucia Junius, a temple knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Julius Pier Norbanus. And that's all you
Oh
invaders
boy,
will get
he's
from me.
a noble. Who would have guessed?
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts.
No, it's because I go to
answer me this.
type in or I wanted to check. I was trying to check the time, but then you can't really leave the chat without pressing the circle button. So I'll quickly double tap it because I know I don't want to skip.
Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
Spoils in quotation marks, yeah.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours.
Your commander's not in a
If you wish
position to
treat
do
with
any of
him,
that.
I will take you, but no more than 3.
Because if you bring more than 3, you might win. Cheeky
I don't
bum.
much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
A tank. We need a tank.
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our
We need
own
a tank.
eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
You literally just said you weren't. Okay, fine.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
I like your emotional... Yeah, okay. What would your mother say if I let you two go by yourselves? I'm gonna say that because it's funny.
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
No. We're going in full blast. Recklessness maximum level. All attacks are reckless attacks.
Couple of children and what? A sellsword?
Bro!
Is
I
this
will...
an insult?
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
Thank you, Lucia. Can I cut his tongue out now?
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
No. Don't give it back to him. That's just a copy of Gaius' sword and, like, less cool.
It's the standard Garlean gunblade.
Yeah, you think Gaius would have a non-standard gunblade?
His was exceptionally long.
Long. What is social etiquette? They never taught me this. I dare you to try to shoot us. I promise you it's not going to go the way you think it will. I think I've killed more primals than your entire country has.
Well, there's also the fact that you have, well, not single-handedly, but mostly defeated multiple the goddesses.
Yup. Where have I heard the name Selena before? Yes. You might want to rack your brain. Might give you an attitude change.
He doesn't even think that Alphino and Alize are their names.
That's amazing. Wait, I was meant to say yes. Doesn't even think that Alphino and Alice are their names. I'm dying. Alphino and Alice are fake names. They don't sound like names I've ever heard before. Me, someone who's only ever learned Garlean names, okay? So that can't be their real name. Now, Selena, obviously he can't make a comment as to the origin of the name because what if it was someone who wrote something Latin in? Which is likely, especially in a game like this. It's just ice, bro. Put your cleats on and we're good. Who needs to know the name of savages? Oh boy, what about the savage that will put that will remove your head from its shoulders? Wow, look at that person who's able to fly. What are the odds? I said look, but we couldn't see them anymore because they zoomed off too fast. Alright. That's the station, I presume. You presume correctly. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Wonderful, wonderful escort quest.
There we go. I gotta talk to this dingus. If he ever calls you a savage, talk about the housing savage situation here. Yeah, right, I am a savage. It's not my fault I'm homeless.
We're not homeless. We have Ishgard.
These your headquarters. It appears you've kept you aside of the bargain. We can carry on. Wait! Wait! Since I finished the quest. So the north of the station is Regio Demorum, one of the main residents, or at least it was. Afflicted keeps the streets in packs. Okay. So apparently they are not aware that we can communicate over distances using Magitech or stuff like that, because he didn't check us at all for it. And he's just telling us where things are now, as opposed to walking us there. Like someone actually... Blue dragon card, nice. Actually...
Like a Yumka.
Responsible about it would have been, yeah. Actually diligent, that's what I was looking for. Take their own country, spare their own, but slaughter the rest without hesitation. Well, I'm not Thancred, so I don't have to stealth. You keep being like rude and racist, my guy, and it's not making points, dude. I'm starting to understand why you never, you know, rose higher than P in the ranks.
Yeah.
You're never gonna be a legatus, you're just a turd. Oh boy, who would have thought we would fight Emenes? I guess I didn't hit anything. Hello, game? That's weird. Oh, because I'm not... That's my fault, my bad. I understand now. I was holding the wrong trigger and I thought I was doing a thing, but I wasn't. Talk to me, Julius. You didn't do anything. You just stood there with your sword out. Cure for the afflicted, or tempered as we call them. Your people would need to be taken into custody that we may administer the treatment, but they would eventually regain their sanity. All I know, your treatment would simply force them to forsake one master for another. Yikes. Yikes. I understand, it makes sense. Y'all don't believe in magic, so you didn't think that medicine would do it, especially since this is inherently a magical ailment. But come on, dude. Oh, there's the pets.
Yeah, Pyr is actually fairly low in terms of military rank.
So he's not a noble, he's a loser. Gotcha.
It depends on whether he's based on what we know of the Garlean military, like the Garlean social structure. Depends on what he actually is in the military. Depends on whether he's Optio, Tessarius, or Decurion.
Gotcha.
Blah, 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 blah.
We're not being followed. You keep checking. You're paranoid. I mean, okay, fine. It's normal, I guess. Whatever. I'm gonna want to stop very soon. I mean, I know I'm almost done anyway, but... Thanks. I got called into work, so I'm gonna want to... move it at prep time. I need the hours. Julius! Your friends are dead.
Yeah.
These people deservedly dead. Oh, jeez.
Oh no, the bigots. They're dead.
He broke them. Oh, we're going to the other Aetheryte. That's about half the map now. Good. Allegedly. According to the size I'm seeing on this map. Now, could it be bigger? Possibly. Do I care? No. Fly faster, yol. These guys are beyond saving, if I recall. The, super tempered like that, we can't fix it. Hello, father. Get him. Okay, get him again. It's not the one I wanted to use, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, thanks. These ones you can't cure, actually. You think I've never seen tempered people beyond this? I want to slap him. Can I do that, game? Come back here. I've got an emote for you.
Interesting.
Where's the Aetheryte? Underground? Interesting.
Now.
What?
Sorry. Talking to my dad.
Oh, fair. Almost there. You've kept your side of this. Keep mine this way. Okay, can you... At least we're not fighting again. Not that I don't like fighting, it's just... I don't want to hear him say something like, oh, people deserve to die when they are killed. Galamal's largest stations, not seriously headquarters. The bottom of the stairs. I was right. It is underground. We're gonna get that ether current, and that'll be it for the stream, I think. Ether current, either right? Shard, I mean, whatever. Dear Theodora.
Theodosia?
No, that was Theodora. Talk to me. Okay. Come on then. Plain to see why they chose this as their base of operations. Could have done a lot worse. I mean, it's underground, it's got some cover. Careless treatment can't broke glass. Their own supplies must be exhausted. Yep. Others will not take kindly. Okay, cool. Fantastic. But I'm more interested in the etherite. Let's go. What do you mean it's not responding? What the bloody hell?
These are their chosen representative.
Yeah, it's me.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's a nice back thing. They're hiding his appearance. I wonder why.
I present to you our commander.
Give me the name.
Lord Quintus Van Kina, Legatus of the First Legion.
I don't know this person, but that's interesting.
The first? I had no idea you had survived.
It's rad, isn't it?
We lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye.
That's, it's better than nothing, my dude.
In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
Yeah, not tempered. It's pretty rad.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Oh, he meant that we like the fact that he's injured. Whoops.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as
this man's
profit from his
this man knows what he's saying, and I hate it.
War. Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blood was only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped. Conquest and empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
You can't be mad at him for that concept. I can be mad at everything else.
A great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this.
Tell me, baby.
We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would.
Yes.
But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit.
Our benefit would be if the Telophoroi stopped existing.
Their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat.
Look, anyone who tries to do that garbage, I'm gonna scythe down. How's that sound?
After compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel.
Though it has been said that maybe the empire does
Rejoice
deserve
at
to
her
die.
downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference, to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that.
Kennedy?
What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's
I've been
almost
showing, my mom shows me a
insulting
set of
after all
like
the
pad
suffering
thai
you
and then she
feel
almost
the
drops
world
it.
has subjected your people to, but
A meal? There's just so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. Yeah. And there's also...
believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here. And all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want. What you hope for.
Bro, they just want to live, man.
So much blood has been shed. So much lost. All because of this endless war.
We're putting an end to it now.
Can we not work together? To face our problems as one?
I'm being threatened by chopsticks.
Answer me this, young peacemakers.
Sure, man.
If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald?
Because cultural homogenization is not prosperity.
Is it because we do not share your faith?
Amongst
that
other
we do not
things,
share
I'm sure.
your heritage?
Definitely part of that.
That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not?
Yes, all of that, but you're making it sound bad.
Is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise.
Alright, he's been drinking the Kool-Aid too long. We gotta kill him.
Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils.
Well, you've lost because your freaking emperor gave birth to an abomination.
Never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves. Until the bitter end.
Nope, he gave birth. We've never seen the mom. She doesn't exist.
Oh my...
It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter.
Oh, I dare you. Wow.
You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you.
They don't have enough men.
No harm.
They don't have enough men.
They don't have enough men even if we didn't have Alfino and Alize.
Yeah, listen, you look him in the eyes and you say,
However,
have you ever heard of the
guests,
skill Bloodbath? And he
I
immediately
ask that we be
soils
allowed
himself.
to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up. As by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead.
Yeah.
You are free to move about the encampment. But there is one condition.
Yeah?
Collar them.
I don't like that. What does that mean? They have anti-magic collars?
What are these?
Collars. And you just let him put it on you.
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock.
Wow.
Stop. Keep away from that one.
Me? Or her?
The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
There it is. I didn't even introduce myself, so he recognized me on sight.
Even if she allowed herself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No.
Yeah, stream's gonna end after the cutscene.
You needn't worry about us.
we'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
That killed
Even
me.
now, you still...
He's like, I know she's killed like 30-some, 40-some odd gods. I don't think that call is gonna do much. The only man who made the best cocoa that didn't poison me.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be.
Hey, it might be, you know, propaganda, you don't think, maybe?
You will be their warden. Take them away.
One.
Yes,
Do you think
sir.
if I kill them fast enough, they won't be able to activate the collars?
I'll get it, Dad.
Pretty sure if I swing my scythe around, I can take most of these soldiers out. I enjoy it's useless to put a collar on them, so don't bother. Alright, will we be allowed to eat the riot tonight? Nope.
Well, my first thing I'd be is like, hey, Elfino, Alize, do you mind a little pain? Cool, kills everyone.
Nice. Swing! So, it was a no-go. Alright, that concludes right, I'm gonna do the, beep-bop boop. I'm deafening myself, that's what I meant. Okay, so, thank you to everyone who came by this morning. That concludes today's stream of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. It is Thursday, it's date night with Ada, and whilst I got called into work, we're still going to be streaming tonight at 11 p.m. instead of 10. We will be playing Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories, continuing where we left off last time after the end of Travis Town, I believe, is where we continued. And then I will be streaming this to answer your question, Void, tomorrow morning? Tomorrow morning, I think. Yep, tomorrow morning. So, yep, we're going to be doing that. It's going to be great. We'll be streaming from this cliffhanger. It'll be fantastic. We got captured. They threw nonsense at us, and then we're going to be BAM! So, see you tomorrow morning, folks, if you can make it. If not, I apologize. I don't have the control over my schedule anymore that much, so it is what it is. I love you, and we will see you once we continue. Have a good one.